Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! Today, it's the morning. I look like a wet rat. My hair's a mess. I just got out of the shower. Yeah. We're basically just doing this morning section to see what the turnip prices are gonna be, but also, I mean, you gotta say hi to Caroline when we're here. Cashew, my home's your home. Squeak. Let's talk. Look ready for a workout in your Nook Ink wetsuit. Should probably be getting more exercise myself, Squeak. I mean, look at the shape of me. I'm round. I haven't been exercising. I mean, come on now. Can't tell me this is the body of someone who exercises. Diva is also home. So let's pop in and see Diva. There's actually a couple of game-related things I want to talk about. It's more like games being on sale, which are only really pertains to right when this video goes live. Zoops, stay as long as you like. Wanna chat? Neighbor kid back home really looks up to me. Kinda wonder how he's been holding up. He bragged once about how brave he was and how nothing could scare him. No way was I gonna let that go. Wasn't even an hour later, I snuck up right behind him and I went, "Wah!" He didn't even flinch. He just calmly turned around, smiled, and walked off, girlfriend. That kid's got nerves of steel. That is fair. I'm honestly still surprised I got jump scared by the freaking scorpion last night. I must have been a lot more tired than I thought I was. Given I've been awake since about 7 a.m., that should tell you I was a lot more tired than I thought I was. I didn't get any extra work done yesterday. I'm really bad at this whole work thing. I say that. If I had an actual job, I'm pretty good at it. It's just like, I know I've got time, so my brain is like, well, I don't need to do it. I could sleep. And it's not wrong. I've still got time. Now, a big part of it was just way too freaking hot yesterday. But, yes. Right now, on the Nintendo eShop, not only is Final Fantasy IX, probably the best Final Fantasy game, on sale, heavily discounted. As in, it's like $9 Canadian right now. So, convert that to your local currencies, assuming it's the same sale everywhere, and it's really cheap right now. Definitely worth the money. If you really like JRPGs, get Final Fantasy IX. It is amazing. But also, Star Ocean First Departure R is on sale. Heavily discounted. Now, these are also on sale on Steam, but the Steam sale ends tomorrow. So, you know, the Nintendo sale, from what I remember, ends on like the 14th or 17th, something like that. Somewhere in that range. It ends a while from now. So you've got time when it comes to it, which is why I'm mostly just focusing on it. I may have bought First Departure R as well as Final Fantasy IX last night. And Earth Defense Force 2, World Brothers 2. I probably shouldn't have, but I still have some money. Not needing to continue to save for the Switch 2 is nice. Because, like, that's where all my money had been going, so... I actually get to buy some stuff from the summer sales. Hop grasser. Look at him go. I have already found I have already found the money rock, so that's fine. Just gotta find the remaining fossils. But yeah, both are amazing games. Though, this may shock some people who really know me. If you could only buy one of them, I would say to buy Final Fantasy IX. Now I know I've kind of been slowly building a bit of a reputation as the Star Ocean guy. Final Fantasy IX is better than Star Ocean First Departure. which shouldn't be all that much of a surprise, honestly. A boundary-pushing SNES RPG isn't exactly going to be as good as the boundary-pushing PSX RPG made many years later. That's not to say First Departure is bad. It's a good game. A lot of replayability, a lot of, you know... Oh, hey, Muffy's here. Like, a lot of options, like, really good story, you know. Oh, well, Flurry and I were just talking about you, and now here you are. Let's chat. I love it when buddies invite me over. Though technically, I'm gate crashing right now, Nightshade. Yeah, that's fine. Flurry! Welcome! Muffy's here too, Powderpuff. Chat with me! So excited about hosting some of my favorite neighbors here in my own home. What a rare treat. Powderpuff, am I overdoing it? I really don't want to sound like I'm all desperate or something. Nah, you're doing fine. You two enjoy yourselves. But, like, Final Fantasy IX is... It does trade places, but in general, I will more often than not consider it to be the best Final Fantasy game. Like I said, it does trade places with 6. But, I mean, 6 is also amazing. And technically is also on sale, but is for more money than 9, and, like... I honestly... Okay, I'm gonna ramble about this a little bit. So, currently, basically every Final Fantasy game is on sale. The original 6 games, the sprite-based games, are generally between $10 to $20 Canadian right now. Final Fantasy VII is literally about $7 Canadian right now. Final Fantasy VIII, the original, is about $7 Canadian right now. The remaster of Final Fantasy VIII, because apparently there is one. I honestly didn't even know that. Can you tell I don't much care about 8? That is still around $10. I'm sorry, what? Square? Like, I'm pretty sure even like 10 and 10-2 are more... are cheaper than buying the original Final Fantasy. And, like, don't get me wrong, it's a decent game, but I wouldn't... Alright, I can't. Need to take the wetsuit off. But, like, I wouldn't say it's even remotely as good as any of the games that came after it. And it's definitely not worth even its on-sale price tag. Again, I like the game. But... no. Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, no. Black one. Buying it. Yes. But, like, I'm almost tempted to check, but I don't want to push my computer any harder than it already is right now. Make your usual rounds, Steven, or is this a special visit? Not that you ever need a reason to visit your favorite hedgehog shopkeepers. No, I don't need a reason. But I am making my usual rounds. Stopping in, buying something, saying hi. Yeah, I kind of forgot to edit yesterday, so I have yesterday's Animal Crossing video rendering while I'm recording this one. So if there is any, like, issues with this recording, that would be why. I was dig running into you, Steven. How's things? Let's chat. I overslept a little today, but that's cool. Give the bugs in my house some extra quiet time. You overslept, and it's 10 AM? It's not really oversleeping, my man. Especially given we have a night owl ordinance in place. There's all the fossils. There's the glowy spot. Man, I love this TV. I can actually see this. It's great. My old TV might have been a lot of my problem. But, like, I don't understand what Square Enix is thinking when it comes to the old Sprite games. Like, I could understand paying a bit extra for the complete, Final Fantasy IV. Like, 4 and after years. Listen up, Steven. In case you say it, bud. But I've been thinking about leaving this island, BLT. Haven't cleaned my place in forever. It's a total mess. And it's probably faster to move than tidy up. You'd have to tidy up to move. But, alright, man. The only villager I'm gonna make sure I keep is Diva, so... Take care. Well, your response makes me feel confident about my decision. Gonna let up in your training just because I'm leaving Astera. Do some push-ups. Now. I'd rather not. I don't know good technique for doing push-ups. I can't really do them. So... And I'm too lazy to do squats right now, so I'm not gonna do squats either. I hope you'd stop by, Bigfoot. It's the latest. So glad I get to see you in your label coat. Because you're rocking it. I think that color you're wearing would go really well with a denim cap. I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing it. It doesn't make me happy, but I will put it in storage. Just in case Label is ever like, wear denim. Like, if she ever, like, explicitly tells me to wear nothing but denim, I don't want to let her down, so I would probably do it, but wouldn't be happy about it. Oh, jeez. There, my fabulous bestie. Thanks for chatting. Here's what I want to tell you. 1, you're fab. 2, I mean that. 3, there is no 3. Oh, there's Gala doing some fishing. Snorty, fish aren't biting. Aww. Well, they'll bite. Just give it time. Got Leaf in town. What does he have with him today? Because there is still a type of flower I don't have. So, I should probably be checking with him a lot. See if I can find that flower. Okay, he's got Pansy and Mums today. Nah. I don't even know if I can get the flower that I'm missing from him. But okay. Hop into our museum, get these fossils identified. But, I'm just watching in the background, and my render is going so slow because of my recording. I mean, between both OBS, my CPU is about, like, roughly 30 to 40% used. So that doesn't leave a huge amount for the render, even though the render was happening first. It thankfully has given priority to OBS. But, man. Ugh. The frames, I can almost count them. But, yeah. Like, I don't want to say the original Final Fantasy isn't worth playing these days. Like, I don't want that to come across from me rambling about this, but it's not worth more than, you know, any of the games that came after it. Because, I mean, let's be completely honest. Nostalgia aside, the first game in a series is usually not the best. If it becomes a series, it'll usually be a pretty decent game. But it's usually not the best game. I mean, the original Final Fantasy has, like, maybe 8 hours of gameplay to it. If you just play through the game, no grinding. Like, it's not a terribly long game. The story is pretty basic. You do get, you know, some level of replayability with it, which is great, given you can try different party combinations, you can bring different characters, you know, different classes in your party. Honestly, my favorite layout will always probably be just 4 red mages, but I really like red mages, so, you know, that should explain that one. But, you know, it's, okay, what is the turnip price? 95. Oof. I may want to just sell my turnips now. I'll take the bigger loss, hoping to get a better price. It's one of these weeks, is it, boys? But yeah, I imagine I'll have other things to ramble about later today as well, but yeah, if I'd had an amazing turnip price, I might have actually recorded everything right now, but honestly, having my computer running this hard is warming it up in here. It's warming it up in here quite a lot. Has a lot of hop grassers. Ants. But okay. I need to put some stuff into storage. Put in storage, put in storage, put in storage, and put in storage. And now I'm going to meet you guys back here later today as we do afternoon type stuff. So, meet you guys then. And I'm back. It's a bit late at night. Just a bit. Yeah, I figured I would wait until kind of late night and then we'll do some fishing. Because I feel like fishing today. And I mean, it's not like we can sell things this time of night, really. I mean, I could load them into the bin, sell them to the Nooklings. But, you know, that's about it. I don't really have a huge amount to, like, talk about, though, is kind of the thing. Also, I haven't moved my hair around like I normally do. This is literally all I've been doing. It works pretty well. It's not even all the hair I usually grab. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, good thing I can craft one. I did burn the roof of my mouth, so that's fun. I was not expecting a thing I made to be anywhere near as hot as it was. Well, I say made. I heated up. I did modify it. It was like a little chocolate croissant thingy. It has an actual name, but I don't know what it is. I took that and put some marshmallows on it and melted the marshmallows. That was pretty nice. It tasted pretty good. I did burn my mouth on it, though, so don't know how that's going to be tomorrow. I did also finally find, thanks to a friend pointing me in the direction of a fitness channel. I finally found a fitness channel to kind of follow that just has like a bunch of exercise videos. So I'm gonna be trying to do those. I tried doing one today. I just clicked a random one, and I basically ended up with like hardcore cardio, 30-minute exercise, full body cardio kind of thing. That kicked my ass, and I'm glad about that. Like, if I'd managed to do that no problem, I honestly think I would have been annoyed and probably a bit disappointed. But nah, it kicked my ass. I got through like 2 5-minute bursts of doing it. I didn't finish the whole video. What's up, man? Hey, Rambler, maybe you can answer me this. See, I already had a brine shrimp aquarium, but I just plumb forgot when I was shopping at Well. How would you like a brine shrimp aquarium? Alright, man. Had to load up 8 saddlings with stuff you might not want, but for gifts it's always an option. So is selling to the Nooklings. That's also always an option. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find an easier exercise to go with tomorrow. And like, I'm gonna try daily. I just don't know how well I'll be able to maintain daily exercise, given I already kind of struggle to do other things I do daily. So, you know. Hey, I've got Duolingo down, for now. I don't give it terribly too long before I accidentally miss a day. But it reminds me. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. If Duolingo didn't remind you that, hey, you're getting close to your streak being broken, I probably would have lost my streak already. Because there's been a few days where I've been sitting here and I'll grab my phone to, like, do something else. And it's like, oh, wait, I need to do up my Duolingo. Because I haven't even put any thought into doing it. But, yeah. I do have something kind of amusing to make mention of around pirate software, though I fully understand if people are just sick of hearing that person's name. So he apparently has gone out of his way in the past to make what he calls uncrackable DRM, and it's apparently on his games. It basically ties it to the Steam achievements as to the checks. Well, someone was talking on Reddit, basically, more or less as a proving pirate software doesn't know crap kind of moment, that they were gonna pirate his games. And his response was, well, I don't care. It's like, then why do your games have DRM then? If you don't care about people pirating them, why do you seek to stop people from pirating them then? Why are they not just free then? You know? I mean, let's be real. Dude streams himself coding in heavy quotes. Given the completely lackluster progress he's made on his game, he's not coding those streams, but he has the code base up. And, like, he's probably made more money doing that than he has on sales of the game. Like, Heartbound. So why not just make it free then? You've already made your money, man. Like, come on. If you're really gonna throw around the, well, I'm pirate software, you really care about pirating, then maybe live up to it. Just make all your stuff free. Go over for a brine shrimp aquarium. Frustrated and tired of shopping. Think you can find in your heart some of yours? How much? 350? Yeah, sounds good to me. 350 bells I didn't have before, so. And she's gonna have little shrimpies. I do apologize if I drink a lot. Like, my mouth doesn't hurt, but I can definitely feel, like, the skin is a bit sore. So. That's fun. But, yeah. I just find that funny. I also don't really know what I'm gonna do after I'm done recording tonight. You might think, like, oh, just edit and go to bed. I would love to, but I really need to make some space for more videos to be transferred onto my little storage hard drive, which is gonna mean putting more of them through Handbrake, and that takes a good amount of time. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just, like, lounge and play on the Switch too, if I'm honest. I could probably do that, no problem, while it's transferring. The main issue I have is just simply not being able to really hear anything other than my computer fans going. Which is where I'm kind of tempted, because the fan that makes the most noise is a little extra intake fan that I added back when I had the extra internal and external fan, like the extra intake and exhaust fans. For anyone who might remember, I'm pretty sure I have I showed off on my old system what those sound like. Those, when they were both going at maximum speed, sounded like a jet engine taking off. Like, it was loud. Well, I don't have the exhaust fan anymore. I just have the extra intake. And I honestly don't think I need it. And I say that because as much as, you know, I could let my CPU get hotter than 80 degrees, I have it limited in the motherboard to be unable to go above 80 degrees. It will thermally throttle itself once it reaches 80 degrees. So, yeah, I'm losing a little bit of performance, but the longevity that's going to add will be more than worth it. So, I might lose a tiny bit more performance to not have the extra intake, but even then, I kind of doubt it, because I've not, outside of dealing with handbrake, I've not needed it. I mean, earlier today, while I was recording and rendering a video, the fan had kicked up, but it wasn't at 100%, which tells me the CPU wasn't even at, 70 degrees. Because, I have my fan curve set up to 70 degrees. Any fan connected to the CPU is to go 100%. Well, that's where I have this intake tied to, is the CPU, and it was going just fine. Honestly, it might be making things worse to be there, because it is a pretty strong fan blowing directly down right in front. Oh, Murray's singing us something. Steven, you don't believe what I just realized I did. I was at the store and I bought something that's on my list. Thing is, when I got home I realized I bought the exact same thing yesterday. Wait, would you be willing to buy my extra Zen uniform? How much? $350? No, $1664. Good year, I think. I don't know. I don't know anything that happened in 1664 by memory. I probably know something that happened in that year, but I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I'll probably actually play some First Departure R. That'd be pretty fun. I actually don't even know what kind of party I'm going to use either. Because, I don't know if they did any skill rebalancing. I know they redid the artwork, and they redid the Japanese voice acting. Of which I gotta say, if any of y'all out there get First Departure R, the remaster Japanese voice for Millie is awful. That is not a good voice. Honestly, and I originally played through the game with Japanese voice on the original First Departure. I played with the Japanese voices. I honestly do feel the English voices for First Departure, which you can use in First Departure R, are just the best voices and most fitting for the characters. So, at least of what I've heard so far, I'm gonna keep the remastered Japanese audio for now. One, because I'm trying to learn Japanese, so it would make sense to, immerse myself a bit more in that language. But also, I want to hear what the other characters sound like. It doesn't do me a huge amount of good to, turn it off. I want to hear the other voices. Lucky you. Turns out great DIY ideas can hit at just really inconvenient times, like just as I'm falling asleep. And then I thought, where's the fun in keeping this recipe to myself? So get to it. Build, build, build! Clever crafter, Deirdre. Sneeze. Golden Gear Tower. Is that the, is that the new, Ancient Gear support card? Golden Gear Tower? It's, also Eldritch support. It combines the two archetypes in ways that they were never meant to combine. But, she's sorry. The alternative to me trying to find more space is to just stop storing the raw footage. I kind of don't want to do that, you know? Like, I kind of like that I have the raw footage stored. It is occurring to me that I probably should have stored the finished videos, not the raw footage. And I might start doing that going forward, because honestly I think it'll be less to compress and even just less stored to keep the finished videos. And like, see, here's the thing though, any of the finished videos are on my YouTube. The only way those are ever gonna go away is if my YouTube channel itself goes away. So if my YouTube channel goes away, I'm just done uploading. That's just how it's gonna be. If my account gets banned somehow for some reason, I'll probably just move to streaming on Twitch exclusively and probably never make a new YouTube account. Like, if I can't get my account back, if it ever gets deleted. Because, like, if I get malicious copyright strikes, then I can probably fight that off. But, like, if my channel goes down, I don't think I'm coming back. Like, as much as I know there's a lot of you who watch these videos, and it really helps you, and it helps you, gives you something to watch, and it's just a nice thing that you could just sit down and relax to. I get that. But, like, y'all probably wouldn't even be able to find me again if I had to make a new channel. And then all of what I've done for these past few years would just be gone. You know, I'd still have the raw footage, but I'd have to edit everything again. And that would just be way too much effort. So, you know, I kind of don't care if my like, that's where I'm in the camp of, like, I could get rid of the raw footage. I think the only raw footage I don't want to get rid of is stuff that I've recorded that I might still use, that I haven't used. And honestly, I might just do that rather than converting stuff, but I'm gonna need to really think on that. Because, like, I don't know, it just feels right to have Animal Crossing stored somewhere, you know? I might as well throw all this stuff in the bin. Yeah, let's sell. We're gonna have 18,000 bells. I'm under. I'm under by a lot. Under by almost 10,000. That's pretty impressive how off I was. But yeah, I actually think that might be it for today. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around more with Handbrake. I'm almost certain though, and this is something that's got me like, I'm pretty sure having Handbrake running triggered an anti-cheat with Phantasy Star Online 2 for some reason. Because that's the only thing that changed between you know, last night when I closed the game, and this morning when I went to open it, was I had downloaded and used Handbrake. Now, restarting my computer, everything worked just fine, but it definitely seemed to cause some level of issue with, well, it seems to have caused some level of issue with launching Phantasy Star Online 2. And yeah, I'd rather not deal with more of that. So I might for now just move things temporarily onto the other SSD and decide from there. I was just going to compress the video with like WinRAR or something, but anytime I've looked I can only save like maybe 10%. And that's just not worth it. The amount of time it would take, that's not worth it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then. And now in this end card, I'd like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.